Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the most important topic in energy, solar power. Sun is a wonderful and most powerful source of energy. It releases 384.6 attowatts of energy per second, and most of it is in the visible region and also in the infrared region of the spectrum. The spectral distribution outside the Earth's atmosphere is very close to the black body. But when the radiation enters the Earth's atmosphere, they are distorted by atmospheric constituents like scattering and also by absorption. These are distorted. When we keep 1 square meter of solar panel pointing directly to the sun, we will receive at least 1200 watts of energy per year. Here we are taking into account the day and night cycle, because at daytime we receive more light and at night we won't receive light. Also we consider the reflection and absorption in the Earth's atmosphere. So even taking all these into account, we can say that a solar panel of 1 square meter can receive at least 1200 watts per year. So the potential of solar power is tremendous. Solar power can be utilized by multiple ways to generate electricity using solar cells. In home we use solar water heaters to heat water for domestic purpose. Also we use solar cookers to cook food. We also use solar dryers in industries to dry agriculture products, and also in textile industries they are used to dry the materials. So in general what we can say is solar energy is the ultimate source of renewable energy, because as long as sun exists, this energy will be taken from the sun. Also, this is not only the case, this solar energy is a zero pollution energy, because during the production of solar energy there is no harmful gases or chemical reaction takes place. So we can say that this is most safest energy, because there is no pollution. Solar radiation can be converted directly into electricity using solar cells. A solar cell is a semiconductor device which converts light radiation into electricity by photovoltaic effect. Here when light falls on the semiconductor device, what happens? Free electrons are created and they start flowing through the external circuit, and these electrons are collected and stored in a battery, and they can be used later. Let us now see the schematic of a solar cell. Here we have a PN junction which is formed by P region and N region. This PN junction semiconductor device is made up of silicon or gallium arsenide or cadmium sulfide. Here we are taking the example we are taking is silicon. Here the N region is doped with pentavalent impurity, so that it becomes more negative, and the P region is doped with trivalent impurity, so that it becomes more positive. Then this cell is placed in a case, and above the N region we have a glass window, and below that we have a metal contact. We can also see the metal grid strips like that, which is connected to the battery, and the battery is connected to the P side. So what happens when light falls? So when light falls on the N region, what happens? Free electrons are created at the N region. So because of the dissimilarity between these two regions, that is the N region is more negative and the P region is more positive. So there is a potential difference between these two regions. So what happens? An external current starts flowing through the circuit, which is collected by the battery and stored. The typical efficiency of a solar cell can vary depending upon the material. That is, it can vary between 10% to 40%. A normal solar cell can give an output of 0.5 volts, a single solar cell. So, if we want a output of 12 volts, what we need to do is we need to connect a solar cell in series. That is, we need to connect so many solar cells. That is, to get 12 volts, we need to connect at least 24 cells, solar cells in series. That is, 12 divided by 0.5 is equal to 24. So, to get 12 volt, we should have at least 24 solar cells. Solar cells are electrically connected in series and parallel to get an desired output for particular application. So, what we can say is a solar panel consists of so many solar cells that are connected in series and parallel, and they form a module. So, they are encapsulated as a module, and they form the basic building block of the photovoltaic system. Moving on to the applications, we can see the solar cells can be used in water pumping system. In hot deserts like Rajasthan, we can see that the solar energy is there is no clouds, and so we can get the solar energy continuously without any disturbance. Continuously we get the energy. So, in such places we can use solar cells or solar system to pump waters. And also we know that pocket calculators and wristwatch use solar cells, and nowadays we see solar cells present in street lights, and also we use it in home lightings and all purpose we use solar cells. Then we use solar cells for charging battery and also in solar inverters in many places. So, these are the applications in our day-to-day life. So, the advantages, if we take the advantages, the main thing we can say is there is a direct conversion of light to electricity. So, that is the main advantage of this solar cell. Another thing is absence of moving parts. If we take the wind power, there is a moving parts. So, here there is the moving parts is not coming. So, there is no need for maintenance. The maintenance is very low in this solar cell. Also, like we saw in the earlier, there is it's a zero pollution energy. So, there is no harmful gases or chemicals are released. So, it is safe to use this energy, and its lifespan is large. So, we can use solar system in our day-to-day life. The only disadvantage is expensive in installation process. So, after that the maintenance is very low, so we can go for that, but the installation is bit expensive. And also the thing is we cannot get energy continuously. Like in the morning we get energy and at night we won't get the energy. Also it depends upon the climate. In rainy days we get low energy, and at sunny days we get high energy. So, that is a bit disadvantage of this solar cell. Here in Kerala, the airport in Kochi airport is fully, it is the first airport which is fully operated with the solar system, solar energy, and it is the first one in the world which is operating completely with the solar energy. So, with this we can understand what the solar energy is used and also its purpose in our daily life. Thank you.